Well, it happened a little sooner than I expected, but I think everyone knew this was on the horizon. AI is now making actors. And the first AI actress is about to be signed by a Hollywood talent agency, it seems. Meet Tilly Norwood.
Like if a Sunday roast went to drama school and got BAFTA optimized.
But can she cry on Graham Norton?
Of course she can, and it'll be clipped, subtitled, and monetized on TikTok by lunchtime.
If that isn't the most pathetic fucking thing I have ever heard. So this is an AI-generated video to announce their AI actress Tilly Norwood. Her 5-second bursts of acting in this comedy sketch were so impressive that she is now being eyed by talent agents, according to Eline van der Velden. I don't know who that is, but that sounds like the name of a character from a Duke Nukem game. So, at the Zurich summit, apparently there were agents, fucking falling over themselves to sign Tilly Norwood, the first AI actress.
We're all going to hell. Got recommissioned, didn't it?
3 seasons and a podcast.
By an AI commissioner.
That's right, baby. 3 seasons and a fucking podcast. This is a certified LeBron scream if you love Tilly Norwood. Moment. Tilly to the moon. I've said it for years. She is an underrated gem. Ever since her debut in Funky Fart Blasters Volume 8 Deluxe, I've said Tilly Norwood has what it takes to make it in Hollywood. Be damned to the flesh and blood machine future. Good future. We want Tilly to be the next Scarlett Johansson or Natalie Portman. That's the aim of what we're doing. What a noble goal. Yeah, fuck working hard for something or spending a long time grinding to get somewhere. Just go ahead and make the next Scarlett Johansson or Natalie Portman with AI. People are realizing that their creativity doesn't need to be boxed in by a budget. There are no constraints creatively, and that's why AI can really be a positive. It's just about changing people's viewpoint. Well, I got a viewpoint for you. How about this, huh? What do you think of this viewpoint? That's my butt cheeks right there. I almost fell off the chair. A little wobbly. Change that, huh? I'm so tired of this goddamn spin. Like, AI is allowing people's creative juices to overflow. The cup runneth over on creativity thanks to the power of AI. This is literally the absence of creativity. It has nothing to do with a budget. If you can't afford an A-lister, there are plenty of talented actors that don't charge that kind of money. Fucking find them. There are talented people that aren't Scarlett Johansson or Natalie Portman. So if you're feeling constrained by a budget, maybe look elsewhere outside of the A-list. And if I have to hear this despicable, silly, stupid, ugly-ass excuse of it allows everyone to get creative, I'm gonna have a conniption. I'm gonna have a fucking freak out. Creativity is like air. It's free. It's all around you. The only difference is you need to learn how to be creative. So, like, if you have some ideas in your noodle floating around and you want to, like, draw them, learn how to fucking draw. If you have a story you want to tell, learn how to write. If you have an idea for a character that you want portrayed, well, learn how to cast for someone that fits that. Now, don't worry, they're addressing the elephant in the asshole here about, not too long ago, AI was seen by many in the industry as a negative and something to push away at all cost. Remember the US writer strikes? Yet today it is being embraced by an increasingly large swath of industry, partly because it offers a way around the seriously tough economic conditions that producers in particular are operating in. I like how they start this by saying not too long ago, as if this viewpoint has passed. This is still the prevalent viewpoint. People don't like everything being replaced by fucking AI slop. But I will say I appreciate their honesty. They're going full mask off there about the whole goal of it, to just save money on the bottom line and nothing else, to cut corners and save cash. They just right in your face say that. So I at least appreciate they didn't try and sugarcoat it or anything there. It's the whole purpose behind it is because it saves the top of the food chain a lot of money. Oh yeah, this next section's super fun. It's a little sneak peek of what I imagine the Hollywood writing process is going to look like for all the big budget blockbusters in the next couple of years, because you can save a lot of money on writers because you can just have ChatGPT be your writing partner, I guess. She describes it as sort of a writing partner. It would come back to me with ideas and I would be an exec producer effectively. We worked together, I then got feedback from lots of people and we adapted constantly. There were so many iterations, I mean, it took a long time, I'm not gonna lie. And it's also about performance, right? Because every one of these characters will say the lines differently and you need to instruct them differently. If this comedy sketch is anything to go off of, boy howdy is the future bright for Blockbuster Productions. High quality material being shit out here, no doubt. I hate that they're trying to coin a new term here, by the way, AI directing. At first the line was pronounced as, "But can she cry on Graham Norton?" with the wrong emphasis, and we needed the voice to be more doubtful, so you're really trying to find the words to describe the emotion. It's like instructing an actor, really, and for me it was very much about getting the right performance out of the AI actors, because if they say it in a wooden way, it wouldn't have worked at all. It is so pathetic how many terms people desperately try and put onto just using AI, like prompt engineer and now AI directing. Holy shit, it's so cringe. As you can imagine, with normal people that aren't brainwashed fucking vampire weirdos in Hollywood, this didn't go over well. So they did make a response. To those who have expressed anger over the creation of my AI character Tilly Norwood, she is not a replacement for a human being, but a creative work, a piece of art. Like many forms of art before her, she sparks conversation, and that in itself shows the power of creativity. She keeps using that word, but I don't think she knows what it means. How in the fuck is this in any way, shape, or form creativity? Like, what? What are you talking about? People got mad at you because of this, and all of a sudden it's like, thank you for being creative. Like what? Like maybe creative insults? I don't even understand, really. Just because you made people mad doesn't mean that it was, the power of creativity that had done it. I see AI not as a replacement for people, but as a new tool, a new paintbrush. Just as animation, puppetry, or CGI open fresh possibilities without taking away from live acting, AI offers another way to imagine and build stories. I'm an actor myself, and nothing, certainly not an AI character, can take away the craft or joy of human performance. Creating Tilly has been for me an act of imagination and craftsmanship, not unlike drawing a character, writing a role, or shaping a performance. If I have to hear this absurd cope one more time, I'm gonna have a conniption. This is just fundamentally no wrinkles in the brain type comparison here to say that AI is a tool like, CGI or animation. How it didn't take away from live actors, it's just an addition to. It is so far removed from that. I don't know how many times I have to teach you this lesson, old man. Like, Jesus Christ. You compare it to a paintbrush. Set a paintbrush down and then tell it what you want to be painted on that canvas. Tell me what happens. Nothing, right? Because tools cannot just do the shit on their own. You can't set a pencil down and tell it to draw James Corden fighting Goku. But I can go right now on any myriad of AI services and just type in James Corden fighting Goku and generate 1,000 images of it. I cannot do that in anything else that's not AI. It is not like animation, it is not like CGI. It just does shit for you based on whatever sentences you feed it. You are not special, you're not a fucking prompt engineer or an AI director because you changed some sentences around to generate a new video. It is not a tool. Animation, puppetry, CGI, that is a totally separate art form and expression that takes immense talent. AI doesn't. There's no training required, there's nothing. You just type in sentences. So as long as you are literate, it'll just spit out something that loosely resembles whatever you fucking cooked up in your noodle and typed on the keyboard. It is a dog shit comparison. It is the absence of creativity, and it is not a tool. It is a replacement. As you said on your own little press release for this, its goal is to save producers money because it's cheaper. They will choose an AI actor for a role over a human being because they don't need to pay the AI actor a fucking salary. You said it yourself, it is to cut cost. Holy shit. Anyway though, enough yapping about that. Tilly Norwood, she's got a bright future ahead of her, no doubt. I'm very excited to see what Hollywood agency swoops in and signs her. They're gonna have a real breakout star. Shit sucks. That's really about it. See ya.